Hey man, you ever look into flat earth?
Okay, one more try on this setting here. That's on daylight, or yeah, daylight with the ISO set at 125. Daylight part is set at +3. And go to the daylight settings, set it up for +3. And actually I want to do one more at 0. Here, I want to zoom back a little bit. See if I can get the other ones in there. I don't see them. Alright, this one's going to be at 0 in the daylight setting. Go the wrong way. Looks pretty good right there. Yep. The daylight setting set at 0. ISO set at 125. You even get to see the moons. Some of them. And you know, I'll see if I can't take some quick snapshots too of it. It might be hard to do, but I'm gonna try. That'll be my last goal. But first of all, I gotta set the ISO up on auto so I can show you the. Let me see the moons too. Let's let it go on up here. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, mosquitoes. I give my blood for these observations. Back up here. Here we go. And if you want to get the moons, you turn up that ISO, boy, and those moonies just stand out like sore thummies. Let's see if there's one trailing, or I might have to zoom out to see those. Let's see if we can see any other ones here. Yep, one more out there. Barely see it.
Alright, in this part here, I did enhance it. Didn't mess around with none of the contrast or anything, but I also seen that I really wasn't in really great focus. Even when I do focus it in, I still don't get into a great focus. But we're told by science that Jupiter is a gas giant, right? They say it's got all this different type of gas. I was reading about it today. And I'm sitting there going, well, to myself, if it's a gas giant, how do you have a gas giant in a vacuum? Hello, common sense question. How do you have a gas giant in a vacuum? It just does not compute. But of course, we're going to believe and accept everything that science tells us. Why? Because we have no means to test it or check it for ourselves. So we're just going to believe them because they tell us that they've sent these probes to Jupiter and all these other planets, thousands and thousands and millions of years away, or miles away. And I just don't see it happening, folks. I don't see it happening and sending back all this, data that tells us all about these planets. They planned it. That's what they did. But again, I took some pictures. These were not real long exposures. They were pretty quick exposures with the ISO turned up, actually, on the pictures because they were short snapshots. So I did turn the ISO up. And it was, I believe, still in the daylight setting. But, just to show you that different settings, different functions on this camera does allow more light in. Longer exposure is also good if you're not zoomed in, because if you're zoomed in, you got a long exposure, all you're going to get is a bunch of stripes going across your screen. So short exposures, high ISO, and you're going to pick up a lot more of the brighter stars out there. And we're told these are moons, but as far as I know, they just look like bright lights, smaller bright lights than what Jupiter is. So, think for yourself, question what you want. Don't worry about the insults or being ridiculed, because you're going to be ridiculed for something in your life throughout your lifetime. But why not question it? That's the thing. We should be questioning everything. All right. Again, I hope you liked it. Thanks a lot. Enjoy. Bye.